So the next question which arises is what all will be included in the definition of workplace when it comes to POSH Act. So definitely this definition is huge, and they have tried to make it as inclusive as possible. So right from the office premises where the people are working, that premises, client sites, office parties. So even if such an incident is happening at office parties, it would be included in it. Official travel, transportation which has been provided by the office in case incidences are happening at such place, even that is included. Virtual environment, guest houses, office sites. So all basically the definition is very very broad. If I go, as per the definition, it says workplace is any place visited or used by an employee or during the course of its employment. It is any space or mode of interaction between the employee and the stakeholders. Now, the question arises, who all are the stakeholders? So, again, this definition of stakeholders is huge. It includes co workers, clients, vendors. So, just because the person is not the employee of the organization, you cannot take action against such a stakeholder. That is not the case. You can definitely take action in case such a situation arises. Also, considering the now, like at least the pandemic and all, everything is over, virtual environment is also included in this definition. And in case such kind of harassment in any other form, in virtual form is happening, even that is included in the definition. If working from home or any other place where professional relationship subsists, so this becomes important, professional relationship subsists. The workplace therefore includes office premises, client sites, external training locations also. So in case the employee has gone out for some trainings, even that part will be included in this. Next definition in line is work-based relationships. So when it comes to work-based relationship, includes again all sorts of relationships with your manager, subordinates, peers, vendors, colleagues, contractors, business contacts, super bosses, retainers. All these work-based relationships will be covered under the POSH Act. The third important definition here is who is the employer. So earlier also, as I mentioned, this act applies to every organization in case the employee is more than 10. It is not mandatory to have women employees in this case. So even if you don't have any woman employee, still this act will be applicable to you. Hence, this definition of employer is again very broad when it comes to POSH Act. So in relation to a department, organization, undertaking, establishment, enterprise, institution, office, branch, or any unit of government or local authority, they by order can specify in this behalf what all things can be there in the workplace. So in your POSH policy, you can even go broader than this. If you want to include certain branches within it, you can include that. So the act is overall very open in that way. Again, in any workplace not covered under subclause 1, which we just saw, any person responsible for the management, supervision, control of the workplace, and again management will include person or board or committee as well in this. So all these things have been included in the definition of employer. In case a person is discharging contractual obligations with respect to his or her employees, even that is included. And in relation to a dwelling place, as in a place where a person is residing at the moment, a person or household who employs or benefits from the employment of domestic worker. So this definition also includes domestic worker, irrespective of the number, time period, or type of such worker employed. So even if the person has been employed only for a month, but still the person has complained about sexual harassment, it will get covered under POSH Act. Also the nature of employment or activities performed by the domestic worker, any activities which are being performed by the definition by the domestic worker. Next definition is definition of an aggrieved woman. So aggrieved woman is definitely a woman against whom such crime has been committed. So as of now, POSH Act is applicable to women. Definitely in your POSH policy, you can make it as a gender neutral policy, as in it will equally be applicable to men, women, and also the third gender. So this is how you can make your organization sexual harassment free, and clearly you can include that in your POSH policy. That is permissible. But when it comes to POSH Act, it is right now covering only women.